Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. And today I'm going to do a haul video because this is getting out of control. We have walking paths basically right now in this work area because we've just got too much stuff. And I haven't been able to do hauls like I wanted to the last few weeks. I'm not quite sure what. We've done
a couple.
We've done a couple, but not as many as I needed to do. So everything's piling up, and I want to get this stuff processed because the money's spent, and now I need to make the money, right?
So are you saying you bought too much stuff?
No. You can never buy too much stuff. But I do need to get it listed because, you know, I was on it. I was keeping up, especially with all the stuff we were sourcing from our trips. But now I've only touched 2 of those bags, so all of that's still out in the building, and then I've just got tons. We have been to such amazing estate sales, and a few yard sales, but really amazing estate sales, and it's not my norm. So I'm going to be probably not giving you a whole lot of my guesses, but as many comps as I can, I'll have right here. So these are from different estate sales because as they were getting brought in, they were just getting piled, and now, I don't know. But I am going to start with I've got a few toys here, then I have a bag of plush here, and then it's going to be just a whole lot of vintage stuff, because it's been nice. And again, I'm going to start out, I don't even know where I remember getting this from, but just a little vintage Mickey Mouse. I think it was supposed to be one of those, like, sit on a child's high chair, and it wobbled. But it's not wobbling too much right now. Probably 50 cents or $1. More than likely, something like this, it'll be like $12 to $15. And then this little vintage doll. I picked up quite a few vintage dolls just this past week. This wasn't a part of that, but that'll probably be on my next haul. Just grabbed them because no idea. These are outside. I don't do dolls normally. Here's another little girl. I'm not sure if she's from that same series. I'm not sure if I'll put the 2 of them together. I just loved it. I don't even see dates or names or anything. I don't really want to mess with them in case I break them. And then this one says Mattel, Japan, 1968. Look how cute she is. Looks like I paid $2 for her. And she's very, like, rubbery. I've not had her before. And I buy a lot of Mattel and Fisher-Price.
Based on the tag, this looks like it was from that permanent yard sale.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't?
I don't think so. We stop anytime we see a sign, basically, and we've got the time. So we stopped at one the other day, and it looked like it was a permanent. I call them chronic yard sales, but we had never been, and I just kept finding treasure after treasure, or what I felt was treasures. Just lots of neat stuff. A lot of made in Japan ceramic stuff. This was just a vintage bag of Barbies. I have a ton of Barbie stuff that I have bought recently at several different estate sales, and then somebody gave me some vintage Barbies also. So I think I'm going to slow down on just the Barbie stuff and teach myself a little bit. And, you know, I'll try to either, once I kind of get the feel of stuff, maybe I'll do a live thing where we can all go through the clothes. Something like that. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll make a video that's just on Barbies, on what I've learned. But believe me, I know nothing about Barbies. But I have tons that I've recently purchased. And then I have stuff stashed because I've never taken the time to learn it. And I don't want to throw money away. So that's going to be one of the other things. I think this might be a vintage Barbie chair too.
So if anybody knows about Barbie stuff, then it would be great to have you come on and sit down and talk with Rebel for an episode sometime. And educate everybody, because all the people that are watching would love to learn that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you know somebody else that knows Barbies, or if you have knowledge of some specific thing or another.
Website. I know there's a Facebook group for everything.
Right. If you know, I don't know, for Rebel knows little people, but say you know little people really well and you want to come on and talk about it. Come on and talk about them, or whatever it is that you do, because everybody wants to know about stuff that they don't know
That
about.
they don't
so
know about.
we welcome your knowledge, and it'll be a fun conversation if nothing else.
Yep. All right. Let's just get a few of these other things that are here. Picked up advertising. I'm all about grabbing advertising stuff. It says made in China. Not sure if it's vintage, but I thought it was very neat. I'm pretty sure that's the Shell gas. And then this one was AFL. Again, kind of a marble. It looks old to me. So I'm hoping it's worth it. 15 to 20 is what I try to shoot for with some of these.
I think that's probably a union, isn't it?
Yeah,
The AFL
AFL-CIO or something like that. I don't know.
Or it's the American Football League.
Who knows?
Which just predates the, probably not.
I thought this cup was cute. It's a half cup. It's got some dollar signs here, and it says, California was so expensive I could only afford half a cup. And here, I just thought it was adorable. Again, I'm hoping $12 for it. Picked up another Bible, a study Bible. This one is a Leland Ryken and Philip Graham Ryken. Paid $1 for it. You know, some of these have been like $20. Some of them have been $40, and then I think I've sold a few that were quite a bit more than that. I don't remember what this one was. I'm thinking it was like 20, 12, 15, 20, somewhere in there. Paid 75 cents for this. It says Noma, which I don't know if Noma is current, but I have bought other like Christmas lights. I just thought these were unique. They're shells or plastic shell lights. I haven't checked it yet, but for 75 cents, you know, why not? Not sure if I'll keep them in this box or if I'll just list them loose. All right, this is Rush Shining Stars. Love that brand. Anyway, I do pick these up. I think there was some kind of card that went with these. Of course, this one doesn't have it. A lot of times they're still like $8 to $10. And then this is Gund Barkley. Very cute, very clean. Probably still in my bread and butter, 8 to 12. Now, Robert bought these. So we'll just see how he did. Paid $1 for this. It is Anico. I've sold that brand before. I'm thinking maybe $15 to $20 for it, because it's kind of large. Very clean. This says $2 on it. It says it's a Hug-a-Pet. Oh, look. It's got hands. I guess this would be a good thing if your kid's traveling. They can do this and sleep on top of it. But that's cute. Let's see what the brand is. Russ. I've never had one of these, so I'm not sure. My gut says like $12 to $15. I think I picked this up last weekend at a yard sale. Paid $1 for it. I know of this character. It's the Clyban cat, BK Clyban. I know a lot of the things that, like coffee mugs and other things that are worth quite a bit of money in this series. I didn't check comps. I'm hoping like $12 to $15 for him. He's clean, so can't beat that for $1. I think I have one of these listed already. This is Animal Adventure 2016. Robert paid 50 cents for it. Again, in my bread and butter, probably $6 to $10. Here's Clarice, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. $1. I think a lot of these I sell for probably $7 to $10, $7, $8 for her. If I have a Rudolph that's the same size, I might put them together. And then this is Kelly Toy. Love Kelly Toy. It has its tag, says Animal Pals. Very cute. I'm assuming it's a red zebra. Bread and butter.
Wait.
Oh, it's a zebra corn. Maybe? A zebra corn? That was all the big thing. I'm thinking in the last few years is to take two animals and turn it into a unicorn, cat corn, all of that. This is Imaginext. The newer stuff, you'll end up finding an I on there. It stands for Imaginext. Obviously, he's going to be one of the animatronic type, but I'm not seeing. Oh no, he pushes tail. He's child powered, which is even better. Very cool. I've not had this one. I'm hoping like $15 or so for it. Now this is a few more things Robert picked up. I'll open these up. Okay. These are Tycho beans from Sesame Street. There's a smaller version of these that came from Kellogg's, but these are the larger ones. I want to say they're from the 1990s. Yeah, we've got Bert and Guy Smiley. Bert's going to be probably just $5 or so. Guy Smiley might be a little bit more because he's a little bit harder to find. This intrigues me. He paid $2 for it, but look at that. That is just very neat.
I want to say I saw comps for $60 for that, but I can't remember.
Holy heck.
But he seems to be a little discolored or something on the head.
Yeah, that's not a biggie.
He seemed discolored, but for being $60, I think is what the comps were. I figured you could just take a hit on that. And even if it is, I'm not even sure it is discolored.
I don't see it as being discolored at all.
Maybe that's just the hair.
But I just love, look how great the paint is on the face. Very cool. Love that.
This was at a neighborhood yard sale on the Philippi Church Road.
Oh.
And the first couple places I stopped at, I'm pretty sure were flea marketers. That's what these people seem like. And then the one before it was a lady that had used to run a sell at a flea market. I think she was getting rid of a bunch of stuff. But I found quite a few things at this one, and the other one I didn't find much at. One thing.
Here's another thing that was in that bag. Hand puppet. This is SeaWorld. What was it? Oh, Shamu. That's very cute. I think these were called Soaky bottles or something like that. They had bubble bath or shampoo or something in them. This was in an excellent condition because I've picked these up before and they're always faded and yuck. But this is obviously Baby Bert. But I like that. No clue. Hopefully I'll have comps here for you guys. This looks like a character, but I am not sure. Vintage.
It just seemed like a little rubber ducky thing, but he looked really unique, so
Very
I grabbed
unique. I'm thinking maybe 20 or so for it. I don't see any markings, but again, a lot of times it would be just, you'd barely be able to see it. These things, I think several bags here I'm going to be showing you were all from one estate sale. Robert and I went to it on Friday and probably spent, I think, about $100. And then my sister Regina and I went back the second day, which was the half price day, and I spent like $160 more. A lot of this stuff was from the half price day. I think I've already showed you guys most of what was the first day. But this intrigued me. I paid $4 for it. It was supposedly it's a walking, dancing hula doll from 1993. Fingers crossed it works. No idea. Dolls are just not my thing. But all of a sudden, I'm buying tons. I paid $5. I've got two of these. These are Carole. I have picked these up in the past, but I've never had them in the box. The box has definite condition issues. But this one looks like possibly it's a little boy And then here's another one that is a little girl. And I want to say these are what they call toddler dolls from 1992. No clue. I'm hoping 20, 25, maybe more for them. I went out on a limb with these. I paid half price, so $7.50. But these are cross pens, and I've heard that there's something good about them. I'm sure it depends on different things that I have no clue about. But this one, they do have the model numbers, 2402, and then this one is 3302. But I thought $7.50, I'll give it a try. It's something different. In the meantime, while I'm looking up comps on these, I'm going to learn about cross pens and maybe figure out which ones I should be looking for. And these intrigued me. What?
The 2402 sells for $45 for shipping, used.
There we go. One of them, $45 for one of the pens. I know of Fontanini. I think the first time I ever heard of it was probably Kayla from the homeschooling picker. And then I have found quite a bit of it since. But these were still in their box, so I paid $2.50 for them. These are the plastic ones, but very unique. A lot of times, even with the plastic ones, the horns are broken. They do have their original paperwork also. I didn't check comps because I just felt Fontanini, you know, speaks for itself. I'm going to pick it up. Definitely vintage. And then this one was the donkey. I think there's one more of these. Right, so I paid $2.50 for this. I like to pick up the vintage coffee pots, carafes, decanters, whatever you want to call them. This one was very nice. I really don't even know if it was used. I'm going to pull it out, but I'm just not going to take everything off. But it had those little neat stripes in them.
Who keeps the coffee pot in the box? So it's
in the original box. You can tell it has sat somewhere forever. And then here was another one. It said, Mr. Coffee West Bend, 10 cup replacement. Another one. Very cute. Still in their box. Pyrex glass. So I'm hoping these are, I don't know, $25 and up is my guess. This was a quarter, so I paid half. I don't know how they figured all that out. But it said Thermo Dynex. It's a vintage sippy cup. Just couldn't resist for that price. And look, $2.50. This is Disney Musical Light Up Christmas Tree. No clue. There's a little Tinkerbell on top. Fingers crossed again. I didn't check the comps on it. I'm hoping, I don't know, $20 or more. And then, again, another $2. I spent forever down in the Christmas area. The basement was full of Christmas. And this one says, Alcon Inc., City of Industry. Was Santa and his chimney. It's just a plush. I have actually, I think, had something like this before, but obviously it did not have the original chimney that he was sitting in. I don't know. I'm thinking I'll list this for $25, $30. It's in excellent condition. I bought a Enid Collins purse the first day we went. Well, this one has issues. But I just decided I wanted to go and pick it up too. It does have this little emblem on the end. It does have the wooden bottom. So I paid $12.50. I think, I don't know about its condition, but probably $40 or $50. But because of the condition, I don't know. I just thought it was adorable. Look at those daisies. And then this one, I think I only paid, I want to say $5 for this one. But it's like a doctor bag almost. I know it's not, but that's what it made me think of. Really hard leather. I had to try this. Again, all new to me because I don't normally pick up purses. I'm like a kavu kind of girl. That's what I normally wear. So I just trying to learn new things, right? I wanted this the first day, but I didn't want to pay $12. But it's the first thing I grabbed when I came back the second day. I'm sure, I don't know how it would have attached. This is Fisher Price. I've never seen it before. So somehow, some way, it's going to end up on my wall back here. I know you guys probably can't see it, but Hannah, I put one of your books up there in that far corner of the Fisher Price Talk to Me that you gifted me, because I love this, but I think I'm coming to a point where some things might have to get sold. So then, you know, I said when I started getting more than the wall could handle, then I'll start taking stuff off and selling it.
I'm going to guess that probably attaches like this microphone does to a base. There's probably a hole, something like clamped onto the side of it, and you just set that in it.
But just loved it. These are what makes yard selling for me the greatest, when I can find treasures like this. Just more from that same yard sale, estate sale. But look at these. I know they're called something, but I don't remember.
Coffee cups.
This says hand painted, made in Japan. Made in Japan. Some kind of the head cups. Here's another one of them. This one seems very poorly painted. But again, made in Japan. Now, I do recognize this one. This one says made in England. But isn't that the witch from Snow White? Very cute. All right, they had a table full of music boxes. There's more here somewhere because I bought this plastic one that I can't remember what it was shaped like. Was it like a guitar or something? I don't remember. But this is Ryman Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee. Has the Tennessee Waltz. I'm assuming that's what it's going to play. Very cute. Robert says this is where the Grand Ole Opry is.
Yeah, I think so. If not, they're neighbors.
Oh, maybe. Look at this. This is glass. I can just tell it's, I don't know. It says living quarters, originally $23. Carson Pyrie. I just loved it. I don't remember how much I paid. I just had to have it though. Oh, wait, here it is. Look. Here's the other jewelry box, music box. Paid $2.50 for it. It does work.
I had to look it up. This says that the Ryman Auditorium is the most famous former home of the Grand Ole Opry from 1943 to 1974.
Ooh, that makes this even more special. Don't you think?
I think they still do stuff at the Ryman Auditorium. I'm just not sure what it is.
Here was another one of the Fontanini figures. Not sure if it's the same one I showed you before. Look at this. I just loved it. So I paid half of a quarter. Just adorable. I love vintage Christmas. Oh, here's another music box. This one is by UNESCO, 1983. Again, I did test it. Love it.
They had a lot of neat stuff there, a lot of vintage figurines, but so many of them were damaged, chipped, or broken, or glued back together or something.
There's no way you guys are going to see this, but it says made in Sri Lanka. I swear it kind of looks to me like Precious Moments, but they are just these very, very teeny tiny, like sheep figures. And I bought these. I sold recently I think it was was called a sugared ornament. I think I've sold it. Who knows? Sometimes I forget. I paid $1 for these, but ended up, they're by Silvestri. Well, not that one. Here. But this is the same thing. It's picked up somebody else's price tag because these other ones say $1. But just very unique ornaments. No? Alright. I just thought, I'm not sure if I'll sell these in their original box because the boxes are beat up anyway. And like, I think this might be the only one that's complete. The other one has different things in the box. But I just bought a bunch. I think they're attached. But this one is just almost like those globes. Just unique. And again, for $1, I thought, I'm going to do it. This was the one thing Robert had me go look for. It was $10 originally. I'm afraid I'm going to break something here. That will make me sad.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy it for the $10.
Not for 10, but for $5. It is Mirror-matic. Of course, it's a pressure cooker. It's called a Maid of Honor. Cooker canner. This book is really in bad shape. It does have its original jiggler. But look inside here. Here, hold this for me. Look, I have never seen this. I'm not even quite sure what that is.
Without having read the book, my take on it was that it's a cooker, so you would put you would put like potatoes in one and chicken in another one and carrots in the other one, and then you would pressure cook those separately inside of that thing.
How cool. That thing doesn't come off. We've been picking these up quite often, these pressure cookers and the chicken cookers and the all kinds of different things. That's the good thing about living in the South, and lots of Southern cooking happened with these kinds of cookers.
I want to say that when I looked this up, the comp on it was like 35 or 40, and I didn't want to pay 10.
Right, but $5, then it's doable. And then I paid $2.50. I've got 2 different ones of these. These are just those little like coffee pots.
Instant
Or
pots.
water. Yeah, heats up water.
We snuck one of those into the dorm when I was a freshman because we weren't allowed to cook in there. So we snuck one of those in and we would cook little cans of soup and stuff in it.
Yeah, so here's another one. Get them cleaned up, get them tested, and hopefully get them sold. And as we were leaving, they had laid jewelry, all kinds of jewelry out on the table. And I don't know a lot about jewelry. And these aren't really jewelry, but it caught my attention. There's 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are little Monet trinket boxes. Now my sister checked a few of them that we left without me buying these. And then my sister checked a few of them and they were going to be like $20 for the one that she could remember. So I thought, I'm just going to go back. But, you know, it's this one. I'm going to show you just this little bird fountain. No. Little bird fountain. This one was a golf bag. I think this is the one my sister checked. It's an elephant. This one is adorable. It's like a little pumpkin. This one looks like a gift, birthday gift box. And then this one didn't have its original box. It's just another little gift box shaped like a heart, kind of like maybe Valentine's candy. And then all of them are marked with Monet on them, probably on the back. So we'll look for that. And I remember Monet, like jewelry and stuff. You could buy it in like department stores and stuff, but I guess there's a collectible now. It was just funny. So I paid $5 each for them. Again, I haven't even done the comps on it, but what was funny was after I bought this, I just happened to be watching the Nurse Flipper the other day, and she had a whole teachable thing on trinket boxes, and there were some Monets in there. So then it was like, okay, I gotta get this video done so I can look these up and find them and then look them up. I'm sure I have no big dollar value ones, but you know, I couldn't. We can hope, right? We can hope that one of these is going to be a, you know, $100+ trinket box. I think this was from that same sale. These were how much each?
I think I paid $5 for the set.
$5. We've got the entire set. I just grabbed 4 of them. These are the Bible stories. I remember these as a kid. I think my grandmother had it or something. Trying to see what's the date. Volume 5, 19, holy heck, 55, I believe. And you checked comps and they were about
60.
About 60. Definitely will be something medium now.
I have a confession to make on this.
What?
I thought we were talking about an entirely different estate sale the whole time, but seeing a couple of these later things, I'm like, oh, that estate sale.
Yes.
So you can ignore what I said about broken stuff, because that was a different one.
Oh, okay. There was some broken stuff here, but yeah, not like that one from last weekend. This has $5 on it. These are cute. They've got little like daisy or sunflowers on them. It says 4 juice glasses. I'll try to salvage the box, but it's in pretty rough condition. Just depends on what the comps are going to be. Originally bought at Kmart though. Do you remember how much you paid for this?
I paid 50. I think the picture and the set was 10. It's a sticker on it, I think.
Oh, yes,
And then
$10
$5 for all the other. For that plus all the all of it was
Yes.
15.
Yeah, there's a box down here, and there's some more of these Libby glasses, and then there's some more of these. I'm not quite sure how many, but you know, it ain't probably gonna be as nice as that oil one that we bought with the Arizona cacti. But did you happen to remember any comps on
I
this?
didn't even comp it. I just looked at it and thought, I'll get the $10 back out of it.
Definitely. And it may be that I sell everything separate, because I think I might have one of the cactus glasses left, but we blew through those very quickly. So, all right. I think that's it for this video. I've got tons more, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get all of this stuff out of the way, and then maybe try to get another video done tomorrow. We are behind. I may actually bump some of these current ones ahead and then maybe try to catch up with some of the older ones. We've got videos going back since, I want to say, mid-March. So we're getting behind, and we're going to try to just get a bunch out for you guys, just so that, you know, when I say in a sold video that this was in a haul I showed and you guys haven't even seen it yet because we're behind. All right. Did you find it?
I'm seeing comps anywhere from $30 to $50 or $60 for
Just for the picture?
For the picture.
So that's about what I was thinking. So that's good. And then we'll sell. These could be in like ones or like a set of 2 or something like that, depending on how many we ended up with. All right. I got my work cut out for me. Bye.